So I said I'd do a very quick video about bending cuffs. These are just some aluminium strips in 2mm. I've got a bending bar and some pliers, some bracelet bending pliers. I think both of these were actually from Proops. In fact, I think it's all from Proops. Just a normal file, and these are the snips that I was talking about. So just big sort of metal snippers really. So firstly, the corners, if you want to snip the corners a little bit, you can just, obviously you should be wearing glasses because the bits will fly off, but if you want to trim something down, obviously snip whatever it is you wanted. Say you wanted to cut this down, so at the moment now that's a funny shape, but obviously then if you just file that pretty quickly, kind of, you can already see, I don't know if that shows up, but you can already see that I've managed to curve the end on that from just where it's snipped. Okay, so that's the first bit. The actual pliers themselves, you get two slightly different results, so I'm going to show you both. If you just used a bracelet bending bar, you pop your end of your cuff in there, hold on to it, and basically just bend it around with your fingers. I normally just do it until it gets to the sort of 90-degree mark, pop it out, pop in the other side and do the same again. Oops, typical, isn't it? Live TV, eh? Sorry, get it the right way around. Hold on to it and then pop it around, and what you end up with these, you end up with quite an oval shape, so a bit like that. I don't know if you can see that, so it makes quite a nice oval. If you use the bracelet bending pliers, I start at one end and you have to just put in like a little bit, and you literally pop it in and just move it along very slowly all the way along to the end. I tend to sort of start holding on to it at some point, and it just kind of helps move it around, and keep going all the way to the very end. And with these you get quite a circular shape. I don't know if you can see the difference there. Now obviously your wrist, I think, is more naturally that kind of shape, but I also don't like the flat bits on the end of this. So what I tend to do is take the pliers and then actually just do the ends so they have slightly better shape to them. You can use both, it's really down to sort of preference as to whether you like the sort of more circular or the more oval. Now one of the other things that you asked was about rings. So rings, you can get some pliers like these. These are just step down ring pliers, and it's a pretty similar sort of situation really. You just pop these in like that and you just bend it, well this is how I do it anyway, and you just bend it around like that and you end up with this kind of shape. Now obviously normally you wouldn't use a blank that's quite this big, and that would give you your ring shape for if you wanted like the open shaped rings. So I'm just gonna snip that off, and then now it would be a case of you just have to just keep sort of working that really to get the shape that you want. There are better pliers for doing it, but obviously you just need to bend those in. You just need to keep working at it. Obviously these pliers, the bracelet ones, are too big, but I think there's other types of pliers that you can use, but it just starts to give you the basic shape really. So as I say, there's your two. So this one was done from the pliers, that one was done from the bending bar, and then as I say, I tend to do a little bit of both, and you can manipulate that out a bit, and then when you pop it on obviously like that. So I hope that helps. Bye!